Hello, beautiful people. I figured it was a great time to come on and go live. I haven't been live in a little bit, and I'm so excited to be here as we welcome in 2026. Even if you do not celebrate this calendar year, it is the beginning of a portal that's really going to stay open until probably about March, early spring. And while you are manifesting, there are things to also incorporate into your spiritual practice that I want to share with you all. And for anybody coming tonight, we're doing yin yoga and a rebirth meditation. And then in 2026, I'm also going to be opening up the doors for the 3 day Kick the Shit challenge, which I'm super excited about. It's free. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you are on my email list. It's called the Z-Verse. The link is going to be in the description to join. But an important practice that I highly recommend everybody do right now while this energy is here to catapult you into a new timeline is um, looking around at your environment and the people in your life and asking questions on what they are mirroring back to you, right? Because a lot of the time, the people in our life and our environment tell us a lot about our frequency, a lot about our relation to self, a lot about how we are manifesting. And so, even if your reality is really great and you feel like things are amazing, what is it telling you? What is it telling you? um, some folks forget to look at the friends that they keep or people they talk to, family members they interact with, the shows that they watch, social media, how they're doing their work as a reflection of who you are. And as we move into 2026, it is so apparent that there is a lot of love and healing that needs to be spread out into the world. So if you feel like you are meant to be a healer, if you feel like you're meant to be a light worker, if you feel like you're meant to step into the spotlight or share your music, how can you really sit more deeply within your environment and in your own energy to manifest beyond the life that you have created for yourself? Because when we are not reflecting on who we are right now and who we are becoming, it's quite easy to see yourself as a victim to your circumstances, or to not grow and change and excel. And growth and change are a part of nature. So anytime that you're not growing, it's quite bizarre, right? It's quite bizarre. So think of what you can really do in your life, and it doesn't mean that you have to constantly be chasing change, or you have to constantly be chasing manifestations, or chasing certain things. It just means, how can I see the truth of my reality, the truth of who I am, the truth of what I've been allowing into my life, and what I'm now willing to receive, and what I'm not going to receive going forward as we shift into 2026. So writing on your journal, some sort of practice to help yourself, and you can even list the people in your life. I highly recommend that, because there's usually a story, right? Like maybe you have a friend that is a little bit distant, or whatever it may be. Like, you can use whatever example. Write their name down, write how they act, and what is the universe trying to tell you, right? It's easy to get caught in the energy of, this person is blah 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 blah, and the universe is like, it's a part of you. Why are they there? Why are they there? What lesson are you learning? What aspect of you are they shining a light on? You can do that with your entire community. I highly recommend you do it. And to also sit in meditation more often. Something that I shared with some folks recently is doing more of silent sitting. So if you missed Magical Morning Routines, which was a 5-day journey, it was quite amazing. Uh, be sure to sign up for 3 day Kick the Shit challenge. I do bring back Magical Morning Routines once, like, I don't know, every couple of months or so ish, sometimes twice a year, sometimes not, sometimes once a year. Um, but it was a really beautiful experience, and we talked about different practices, and ascending to happiness is what it's really called. But how can you really look at these circumstances and allow yourself to grow and improve your life? It's okay to want to improve. Some people tend to sit in an energy of, like, I don't need nobody, my life is perfect, blah blah blah. But really, it's just their inability to also be open to the universe and the evolving energies that are happening naturally with astrology and with nature and the seasons, right? So be like the seasons, be like nature. If you need to go into more resting, do that. If you're being called to walk with your ancestors a little bit more, do that. Do some candle work. Be with the earth. Cover yourself in the earth. I was at the beach and in the sand, and just being with my ancestors, being with um, nature, being with ocean, sea life. So do what fills your heart. The other thing I invite everybody to do is finding a practice for yourself that really honors your temple, meaning your physical body, to allow yourself to shift into 2026 um, in a way that is filled with ease. It's filled with ease. 2026 has, the fire horse energy, but it's also allowing yourself to surrender to the power within you, and being able to manifest with all of the energy that is constantly flowing through your body versus forcing the outcome, is really going to be the theme for 2026. And those of you who are wanting to be leaders, wanting to step into the spotlight, now is your time to do it. Now is your time to have your rituals and really anchor into them. Just like I taught in Magical Morning Routines, that's why I brought it. So you can have a routine for yourself that helps you manifest everything that you're wanting in 2026. So if you really stick to those routines and you stick to helping your body out in a very nourishing way, you're going to see lots of miracles come into your life. And I've had the honor of working with people this year in More Than Worthy, and seeing them manifest the wildest things every single day. I talk to them, financial stability, love, health, and overall just happiness. There's so many people in the world who do not have the ability to be happy, don't know what it looks like. They've been in hardship. So if that is you and you feel like you want to release something, definitely come chat with me. Let's see how we can help you out in 2026. The other thing is going to be for 2026, allowing a community to help you, but a community that is aligned with you, which is why I want you to do that reflection work of who is around you. Do they align with you even on a consciousness level? Do they support you in a way that brings you towards your wildest dreams, or do they subtract from that? Do you feel like you're constantly holding space for them, or are you allowed to hold space for yourself when you need to? So these are going to be a lot of subtle shifts that people are going to need to make as we move into 2026, because it's going to be very fast, very fast energy. If you haven't noticed, the last couple of months have been quite wild in terms of cleansing, clearing, manifesting, cleansing, clearing, manifesting all at the same time. It's kind of like you're in a blender. So be mindful as you move into 2026 and really catch these portals that are going to be happening through spring. It's a very, very beautiful energy. And I just wanted to share that with you all. I am going to be dropping a newsletter for January with some announcements, because I'm making some changes with the Divine Academy, and I'm welcoming more people into More Than Worthy. So you're welcome to come join and say hi. And I also launched the Travel Savage Diary, so I'm sharing my journey. Um, and my walk with God, my walk on my spiritual path, while also showing people what it's like to live my life in the wild way that I do, that has no rhyme or reason. It's literally just waking up, connecting with God, and every day looks different. Every day my business looks different. So if you are on your walk with God or with the universe, with spirit, with Allah, with your ancestors, I highly recommend you go check it out. Again, it's called the Travel Savage Diaries. I just released episode 3 and I'll be releasing episode 4 very soon. So let me know if it's been helping you. Go comment, go follow. And I'm going to sign off. We have Z School for the Gifted tonight. So I am going to eat some food and rest while I can before the next session. And again, come say hi, come book um, a Queendom call. Anybody is welcome to come ask questions, and we can really get you set up with resources that are going to work for you. So I'm sending you lots of love, lots of hugs, and namaste. Happy 2026 to folks, whether you celebrate it or not, whenever your 2026 starts, if it's in February, if it's in March, if it's in January. I'm still sending you lots of love, and I will talk to you all soon. Ciao, everybody.